Our planet, this blue marble in space, is a theater of life, each creature playing a role in a vast, interconnected web. Today, that web is fraying. Countless species teeter on the edge of existence. The statistics are sobering, but despair is not the answer. Life is resilient, and so is the human spirit. Alongside loss, a new story is being written, one of hope, resilience, and a growing recognition that we are part of nature, not apart from it. Across the globe, people are rising to the challenge, mending the broken strands of our planet's tapestry. This is not a distant dream. It's happening now, in cities and wild places alike. We see it in volunteers planting trees, scientists tracking elusive animals, and communities defending their forests. The challenge is immense, but so is our capacity for compassion and innovation. The choices we make today will echo for generations. While the crisis is daunting, the response is inspiring. A global awakening to protect the diversity of life we share our home with. This is the story of that promise. Even in adversity, humanity is choosing to fight for the wild, to protect the vulnerable, and to build a future where people and wildlife flourish together. The path forward is illuminated by hope. Our actions now will shape the course of life for centuries to come. Wildlife faces threats as varied as the animals themselves, but all stem from human pressure. The most fundamental threat is habitat loss. Forests felled, wetlands drained, grasslands plowed under. For animals, habitat is everything. When it disappears, so do they. Climate change compounds this loss, rewriting the rules of survival for countless species. Coral reefs bleach, Arctic ice melts, and shifting weather forces animals into unfamiliar, often hostile territories. The illegal wildlife trade is another brutal assault. Driven by greed, it pushes elephants, rhinos, tigers, and pangolins toward extinction. This is not subsistence hunting, but a global criminal enterprise that devastates ecosystems for profit. These threats, habitat loss, climate change, illegal trade, are intertwined, creating a perfect storm battering Earth's biodiversity. Fragmented habitats make animals more vulnerable to poachers. Climate-stressed species struggle to adapt. The impact is global and profound. Understanding these complex threats is the first step towards solutions. Only by facing the full scope of the crisis can we hope to restore balance. The time to act is now. In the face of overwhelming challenges, human ingenuity lights the way forward. Conservation has evolved, no longer just fences, but dynamic efforts to protect and restore biodiversity. Protected areas on land and sea offer vital refuge, but the work goes further, rebuilding what's been lost. Communities plant mangroves, restore forests, and remove dams to revive rivers. Each restored hectare is a victory, proof of nature's resilience. Indigenous knowledge paired with modern science creates powerful alliances for sustainable living. Innovation flourishes. From wildlife corridors to sustainable livelihoods, solutions are as diverse as the ecosystems they protect. This is a global movement, driven by necessity and hope. Creative problem-solving is our greatest asset. Humanity's best emerges when we face crisis with determination and belief in a better future. Technology is now a powerful ally in conservation. Drones give us a bird's-eye view, helping monitor wildlife and spot threats without disturbing animals. Underwater, 3D printed reefs offer new hope for marine life, while DNA banks preserve genetic material for the future. GPS collars and AI analyze animal movements and vast data, enabling smarter, faster conservation decisions. These tools amplify our efforts, making protection more efficient and impactful. Technology doesn't replace boots-on-the-ground work. It enhances it. A small team can now protect larger areas, and a single scientist can process immense data. From the sky to the lab, innovation is rewriting what's possible. Digital conservation is a new era. One where we can outpace threats with creativity and precision. The fight to protect life on Earth is stronger than ever. Modern zoos have transformed from entertainment venues to vital centers of conservation and research. They safeguard species through captive breeding, acting as arks for animals on the brink. The goal is not captivity, but reintroduction, restoring healthy populations to the wild. Rewilding is a bold frontier, reintroducing keystone species to revive entire ecosystems. Wolves in Yellowstone sparked a cascade of renewal, showing the power of one species to heal a landscape. Across the world, bison, anteaters, and more are returning to their native habitats, These projects are acts of optimism, proving we can reverse damage and restore complexity. Zoos and rewilding efforts are beacons of hope for threatened species. The wild can return, if we choose to make it so. Restoration is possible, and the results are extraordinary. Lasting conservation grows from within, rooted in the people who live alongside wildlife. Local communities are nature's most effective guardians, holding deep knowledge and a direct stake in healthy ecosystems. Empowerment is key. In Kenya, Team Lioness, an all-female Maasai Ranger unit, protects wildlife and inspires change. Their efforts reduce poaching and foster a culture of conservation from within. In Indonesia, villagers restore mangroves and peatlands, building sustainable economies around conservation. When forests thrive, so do communities, linking livelihoods to ecosystem health. Ownership and respect turn people into passionate advocates for nature. Conservation and human development must go hand in hand. The future of biodiversity rests in the hands of those who call wild places home. Local stewardship is the foundation of global conservation. A new generation is rising, demanding a better future for our planet. Young people lead climate strikes, hold leaders accountable, and use social media to amplify conservation. Their activism spreads globally in minutes, inspiring millions to act. Citizen science empowers anyone to contribute, logging species, monitoring streams, and gathering vital data. This generation sees the interconnectedness of all life, linking orangutan survival to climate justice, marine health to humanity's future. They live the change they seek, making conscious choices and innovating solutions. Their passion and digital fluency are formidable forces for good. Youth are not just asking for change, they are making it happen. They are the inheritors of Earth and its most determined defenders. The future is in their hands, and they are rising to the challenge. Conservation is not a single battle, but a continuous daily commitment. It happens in labs, in the field, and in everyday choices. Every action, large or small, contributes to the collective effort. Setbacks are inevitable, but resilience and adaptation drive progress. The hopeful stories we see are built on years of tireless work. The solution is not in the distant future, it's in the work being done today. Technologies and strategies exist, the will is growing stronger. Conservation is a living movement, made up of people from all walks of life. The most important time for action is now. The future of wildlife depends on our persistence and unity. We share this planet, every creature is part of a single magnificent story. Our fate is bound to the fate of the wild. The call to action is an invitation to rejoin the community of life as responsible stewards. Everyone has a part to play, no matter where you are. Start with curiosity, grow with your choices, and flourish in your community. Conservation is our shared responsibility and greatest opportunity. By healing the planet, we heal ourselves. The collective power of human action is immense. Let us be the generation that turned the tide. Together, we can ensure the symphony of life continues for generations to come.